We support you either way.
Just go for it. Yeah.
Make that decision. Let us be. So you just have a
I know. I thought that today.
Good afternoon. I'm Jim Montgomery, Commissioner of the Department of Conservation and Recreation. Thrilled to be here today, celebrating a milestone achievement of the Baker-Polito administration and to announce a round of critical grant funds that will benefit all residents and visitors. Before I get into it, I want to thank Governor Baker, Secretary Theoharides, Senator Velas, Mayor Humison, and other local community leaders for being here today. Also joining me are from DCR members of the Greening the Gateway Cities program team who work to ensure the health of our Commonwealth's tree canopy. DCR staff work tirelessly for the betterment of the tree canopy and are talented members of the team, and I'm honored to have them working for the Commonwealth. Thank you for coming out to Westfield today. Oftentimes you may hear members refer to the 500,000 acres that are under DCR. As the largest landowner of the Commonwealth, we manage properties in the majority of the Commonwealth's 351 cities and towns, state parks, forests, beaches, historic sites, reservoirs, campgrounds, recreational facilities, and others. These resources belong to all of us and must be protected as treasures, for they are in our local communities. This week we celebrate Climate Week in Massachusetts, reminded of how important it is to protect these valuable assets. The Baker-Polito administration has made protecting the state's natural resources as well as those managed by other entities, such as municipalities and conservation organizations, a major priority. Today you'll hear about the important achievements the administration has made in this effort from the Governor and Secretary. First, I must acknowledge an important achievement specific to DCR. I want to acknowledge in September 2021, the National Association of State Foresters Awards Committee chose Julie Coop, wave Julie, to receive the esteemed Sinclair Current Achievement Award for Urban and Community Forestry, one of the 2021 NASF awards for their outstanding contributions to the state and private forestry. So thank you very much, Julie. Also want to recognize grantees who have joined us today, starting with our host, the City of Westfield, which is being awarded $20,000 to support the planting of trees in the public locations. And thank you to City Engineer Mark Crisati. And the Valley Opportunities Council awarded $15,000 to conduct the educational outreach for the Greening the Gateway Cities program in Chicopee. Melissa White, Director of Programs, is with us here today. Thank you. And with no further ado, I would like to welcome the Governor of the Commonwealth.
Thank you, Commissioner. And it's a pleasure to be here today to celebrate a particularly wonderful milestone, which is the planting of the 30,000th tree as part of our Greening Gateway Cities program here in the Commonwealth. And this program, by the way, I know there's a big competition going on between Ward 2 and Ward 3, which we encourage. But just to give you an idea, some of your fellow communities have planted, Pittsfield's planted 3,077 trees, Fall River's planted 2,858, Haverhill's planted 2,694, Leominster's planted 2,672, Brockton 2,425, Lawrence 2,366, Chelsea 2,334, Chicopee 2,021, pretty good, and Holyoke 2014. And what I would just say is, and I said this to the Secretary and the Commissioner, we will find a way to fund as many trees as our communities can plant as long as they commit to the most important element of all this, which is making sure that those trees grow up to be big trees, which is a commitment that if folks can make that, it can do a lot of really important things for urban areas. Talking about dramatically helps us on stormwater runoff because the roots in those trees and the trees' ability to support the ground makes a big difference with respect to storm runoff. It's also an opportunity for shade, and fundamentally it comes with sequestration, which with respect to carbon is an enormously important element that's associated with trees generally. I love planting trees. I think it's one of the things we should do as much of as we possibly can. I love doing it with partners like the folks that are here today, and I can't wait to find out who wins the showdown between 2 and 3 here. But what I really hope is that I see you guys on the 2,000 plus list at some point down the road. But that's really what this is all about. Today's number 30,000. There's been a ton of work done by our colleagues in state government and our colleagues in local government and many nonprofit organizations to get from here to there. But let's see if we can't turn 30,000 into 60,000. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor. I'd like to introduce the Secretary of the Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs, Kathleen Theoharides.
Thanks, Jim, and thanks to the City of Westfield for hosting us today. It's the mayor. It is tremendous to be announcing this 30,000th tree. It's going to be a dawn redwood right down at the end there. Be really beautiful tree. And I think there's a saying with greening the gateway communities, maybe this old house as well, the right plant for the right place. In this case, the right tree for the right place. This program has tremendous success in not only getting trees into communities where there is an urban canopy, but in keeping those trees alive. This is really the oldest climate and environmental strategy in the book, plant a tree. It's simple, but the power of a tree and the power of trees in an urban canopy together is much greater than the sum of its parts. So we see in housing next to trees a 30% reduction in home energy use, a 20% increase in home property value, significant better livability of the community. And this program in particular employs